Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first true episode of Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth. And the reason why I say a true episode is because when we played through Like a Dragon Gaiden, at the end of it, we were able to play some of Infinite Wealth's gameplay. So if you are looking at the playlists and everything, Infinite Wealth has a demo at the beginning of it. But this is actually episode 1 because it is truly out. Now, I was just talking about this a little bit in stream. Like, look how many Yakuza games or Like a Dragon, depending on where you are in the franchise, that we have played and beaten. We have 2 more to go. We have this one, and we have Lost Judgment. And then there's this one, which technically isn't a Yakuza game, but it's made by RGG, so it is very much like reminiscent of a Yakuza game. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't feel like crying immediately like I did at the end of Gaiden. Now it's just trying to figure out, do I have HDR? It's kind of the same thing that Gaiden did. It would boot up in normal and then it would like flash to see if HDR was okay, and then it would actually do it. I did boot up the game. I didn't got to the title screen. Oh yeah, because it was flashing. Now we're good. I got to the title screen just to make sure like subtitles were set up and all that shit. I didn't see like one of those intro sequences. Yeah, it just brought me into here. So this is as far as I've gotten. What am I trying to do? There we go. But we are here. These might, so I did pre-order the game. There is definitely gonna be, I think there were pre-order bonuses. There are a few things, Ichiban and Kiryu, I believe. I think it's a split. But it is primarily a Like a Dragon game, so it's going to be the turn-based, with Kiryu basically breaking that for his like special, where he can fight for a temporary period of time as normal beat 'em up. But I did look through the add-ons a little bit to see if there was anything that was not like going to be game breaking. You know, things like level up or skill boosting or whatever. So there were a few in there that, like, there was a music one that I'll look into to make sure it's not something that's going to be breaking. But I figured that'll be something that I do after I find out like what the pre-order bonuses are, because I forget. But all the settings should be set up. I did take a look at them yesterday when I was preparing for this. But we are, I don't like, I mean, it's fine. I can see it because these monitors can do HDR. Streaming HDR, I tried to do, it doesn't look good because it like really blows up or blows out the lighting for streaming. So yeah, we're just doing regular. That's fine for me. Okay. Games of work fiction, no persons, groups, incidents, or terms appearing in this work are intended to be something or other. I don't know. I don't know what to expect for the intro. So we last saw Ichiban carrying the young master, I forget his name, the governor, after he was shot by the guy from the protest group, Bleach Japan. I think that was the last place we saw him.
Mind the road now. There are dogs.
Right, this is Hawaii. That was really jarring. I was like, I'm pretty sure I set this to be Japanese audio.
Dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
I feel like I'm playing Alan Wake again.
Someone's out there.
Oh shit.
No!
This feels like it's a movie. Because it's super old-timey.
Power finished. Time for your reward.
Well, the sweet release of death. That is your reward. That actually, for something so small, that looks really good. I don't think so. Not yet. We're not on a beach. This is a desk. And dead. Oh, is this Hello Work? Yeah, it is. Ah! There he is. There's our boy. He got a job at Hello Work. Ichiban Kasuga, Hello Work contractor. Am I? What did I do? What did I do to be a celebrity? Uber Eats. Straight up. I love how the little 16-bit characters are still the load screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. Maybe. But there's a lot of people who hated him for that, so. Especially if he's like former Yakuza. Oh.
横浜樋渡市会の廃品回収部門を担うフロント企業で社員はすべて組の構成員のはずです。詳しいね。室井興さんを会社都合により退社と書かれてますが、 これは日渡し会が先月解散したことに伴う廃業かと思われます。そういありませんか。
ああ、そうだけど。
では室井興さんにお勤めだったということと、その立派な彫り物とを合わせて考えますと、佐々木さんは足を洗って間もない元暴力団員なのではありませんか。
だったら何なんだよ。
そのことを履歴書に記載する必要があります。
You need to tell me that.
んなことバカ正直に書いて誰が得すんだよ。
少なくとも雇用主は事前に把握しておくべき情報です。
はあ、そういうおままごとはいいんだって春日さん。こっちは例の噂聞いてきてんだ。
例の噂とは。
あんたが俺みたいな元ヤクザモンに割のいい仕事回してるって話だよ。浜の駆け込み狙って評判じゃねえか。
何のことでしょうか。私は一階の職員に過ぎません。
だからそういうのはいいんだって。こっちも暇じゃねえんだ。
であればまずは履歴書を書き直すところから始めましょう。何か記載できる資格はありますか。あれば求人の幅が。
だからそういうのはいいっつったんだ。
I do insist that you need to calm down, sir.
他のお客様のご迷惑になります
I
の
wrote the
で、
game.
施設内ではお静かにお願いします。佐々木さん、私どもの仕事はお客様と雇用主様、お互いに最善のお相手をご案内することです。ですが佐々木さんを見て雇いたいと思う方はいないでしょう。今のあなたはただの元ヤクザです。お客様にご案内できる仕事はありません。どうぞお引き取りください。
You are not down enough on your luck.
まだやんのかい。
くそ、なんだよ、話とちげえじゃねえか。とんだ無駄足だ。
The fact that he can stare down an ex-Yakuza and he's the one who bitches out. Yeah, apparently he's well known.
お騒がせして申し訳ありません。もう大丈夫ですので、次お待ちのお客様、4番カウンターへどうぞ。あ、いや、どうも。
What? What? What do you... what? What was that? Dude, you look like Majima now. Just minus the eye patch. From, Zero.
今日大丈夫だった？
ああ、全然大丈夫っすよ。
Like the ponytail and everything.
すみません、騒がしくしちまって。
あ、いやいやいや、むしろいつもああいう手合いの相手してもらっちゃって、こっちが申し訳なくて。
気にしないでください。俺なんかでお役に立てるんなら喜んでやらせてもらいます。拾っていただいたご本にきっちり答えてみせますんで。
いやー、さすがは浜の英雄だね。頼もしいよ。
Thanks. I know I'm the hero.
その呼び方は勘弁してくださいって。
だって都知事と警察のお偉いさんの犯罪を暴くなんて。
Oh, okay, that makes more
夜
sense.
通しのヒーローじゃない。
いや、大げさだし、だいぶ
I'm
前の
just a
話ですよ。
dude.
僕たち
How long ago or how long has it been?
仲間ってだけで誇らしいんだよ。春日さんのもっと自信持っていいと思うな。
お言葉だけいた
Like
だ
the
いており
entire
ます。
story, or a big part of the story of
俺今日はこれ
Like
で
a
上
dragon.
がらせてもらいます。お疲れ様でした。
I mean, there's definitely been time that's passed. But yeah, maybe 2 years. Oh yeah, I think you're right, now that you say that. I guess when I saw 2022, my brain was like, oh, we're at the same time. I don't know why, but should get some grub before I head home. Either I go for a sit-down place or play it safe and get a beef bowl. Oh, dude, beef bowls are so good. And like, that's just my own version of like shitty beef bowls because I don't really know how to make them. But it was really good when I made it. Kind of the way, but I could check out the restaurant on Central Street, then go for a beef bowl if I ain't feeling it. All right. How big is the map? Tiny when it's just the building. That's awesome. Is it the full thing? It looks that way. It's the same, basically the same map for Yokohama. Damn it. I'm locked in. I can't. Oh. Okay, so this is the homeless encampment here. Here's the pawn shop. This is the love magic. Yeah, the sex shop. That was the Omi headquarters. Yo. He got an apartment. Okay. Tavern. I'm trying to like figure out where everything is again. Pharmacy. This was the street for the, not the Geoma Jewel, the other clan where he found Zhao. If I recall correctly, this was the what were they? Soapland. Where we started working. No. That was here. Sorry. I don't actually remember where this is. This was a cabaret club. Here was like, yeah, different food places that I didn't really pay attention to. The Mahjong. Here's the arcade. Oh, fucking Shogi. Oh, wait. Is this Ichiban Confections? Oh. It's not. Oh, it's there. Fuck. Right. That's the convenience store. Yeah, a couple bars, Survive. Another store, pawn shop. I think that was darts. Here's the school. No, school was here. Here? Fuck, I don't remember. This was like Chinatown. Oh. Oh no. So the I'm gonna pull that up now. Ooh, that food looks really good. Oh, that food looks really, really good. So I think between Like a Dragon 7 and this one, Club Sega is no longer the name of the arcades. They oh. God, when I go to Japan, I want to go to, there's like, I obviously, after playing all these, I want to do the like the Yakuza rounds. I want to go see Kabukicho, which is Kamurocho. I want to see Dotonbori, which is Sonbori. I want to see oh, it's it like if you overlaid Kabukicho and Kamurocho together, like it's almost identical. Like I've watched videos of people walking through Kabukicho, and I can identify where all the places are, or where a number of the places are for Kamurocho. Like there's Club Stardust, there's where New Serena would be, there's, I mean, where Don Quixote is actually a Don Quixote. The theater square looks identical. Millennium Tower is, I don't know if it's an office building or if it's like a hotel or something like that, but there's basically a Millennium Tower there. Like, and then you see people walking through Dotonbori. It's like, well, right at the end of here is going to be the Grand. It's the fact that they made it so accurate. It's not even like really a based on. It is like they just made it. Is so nice. It would be nice to go to Okinawa, but I don't know if that would be something that I could do in like one trip, because Okinawa is pretty far. But yeah, see Yokohama now with both of these games. I already forgot. Is takoyaki the balls? Yeah, I tried takoyaki here. The place that I got it from, I think, was one, underdone. Because the insides were still not, they weren't breaded really. And then it was a texture thing, and partially like knowing what's inside it. It's part of it, I think, was getting into my head. I didn't like the ones that I had. But I've also heard that the ones that I got were not good because they probably were underdone. They're not supposed to be, is what I've heard. They're not like, they should be almost like a cake pop in a way. No Dragon Cart. Maybe. I mean, that was, like I said, I'm all specifically going off of what I've been told, which I may not know either. Okay. So we do have the, basically the full map. Just not available to us right now. Oh, see, I've been making the golden curry, I think is what it's called. And it's like, from what I've seen, is it's a brand that a lot of people make or use in Japan, or at the very least, Japanese people eat here. It's really good. I am a big fan of it. I don't think the restaurant is this way. Oh, do we actually have... Oh. We got vending machines again. Hey, man.
なんだバレてたのかさすがだないやさっきは悪かったよ俺も空気読めてなかったな金だろいや噂には聞いてたんだ駆け込み寺っつってもただじゃねえってことは
Sir, I don't think you're reading the room.
ほら5万でいいんだろ今日は船でちょいと儲けてよしかし一軒で5万たあんたもいいしのぎじゃねえか羨ましいぜ
なんか勘違いしてるみてえだ
This
な
music, though, already.
俺はそんなんじゃねえよ
We're only like 20 minutes into the game, or into the actually playing it, and it's fucking banger already.
いくら出しゃ仕事回してくれんだ
元坊5年上あんたもそれで干上がってる口だろ ヤクザが足洗った後に待ってる地獄の5年間だ。口座も作れなきゃボロアパートすら借りられねえ。スマホの契約なんてもってのほか保険にすら入れねえ。当然そんな奴を雇う職場なんてめったにありゃしねえ。
そこまで分かってんならさっさと。
近江と東上会の大解散で世間に放り出された連中がみんな苦しみながら頑張ってんだ。それをあぶく銭一つで何とかしてくれだ。笑わせんな。世の中そんなに甘かねえよ。
俺はな、んな説教聞きに来たんじゃねえんだよ。いいから受け取れよ。あ
あこのやめろ。
金がてめえこんな野郎。
Don't punch me. Pick up the money if it's that big of a deal.
さっさとその金拾って消えろ。
かっこつけてんじゃねえ。所詮てめえだって元ヤクザだろうが。
Fight tutorial.
なめやがって。
さっさと始めようぜ。仕方ねえ。少し頭冷やしてもらうぜ。
People's elbow. Oh, I remember how to play it. The perfect guards. Oh, I love the fact that we can actually like move in this, so we can line up for something else. Oh man. Ah, fine. I leveled up. Oh, that's a face. I never checked. What's my job? Like, what does it pop up when I hit pause? Good lord. Oh, well, could have just picked up that money. Oh, he jumped in the piss water. Ugh. Motherfucker's got a condom in his hair. Yeah. If not 6. Ugh. Hey, here's your piss money.
なあ、マジでガセなのか。いろんなやつからあんたの話を聞いたんだ。5万であんたが仕事を回してくれるって。
Nope.
確かに俺はヤクザから足洗った連中に仕事を斡旋してる。そんで5万っつったらあれだな。去年そのうちの1人から5万受け取った。
じゃあやっぱり。
でもそれは斡旋料じゃねえ。俺が代理でスマホを契約したんだよ。その実費だ。
スマホ？
そいつに斡旋したのが医薬品メーカーからの仕事だな。いわゆる転売対策ってやつだ。マスクに風邪薬に消毒液、人の弱みにつけ込んで買い占める連中が一時期大量にいただろう。そういう奴らがネットに出品した物を偽の入札でご破算にするって仕事だ。
そんな仕事があんのか。
かなりグレーな仕事だけどな。 メーカーにとっても転売屋は毒にしかならねえ。そこで
Fucking
店の入
scalpers.
札って話になるんだが、そいつをやるにはどうしたってスマホがいる。けど元ヤクザはスマホを契約できね
だからあんたが代わりに契約を？
え。ね。もっと真っ当な職が見つかるまでのその場しのぎだけどな。今みんな必死に歯食いしばってんだ。あんたみてえに恩着せがましくあぶくぜに押し付けてくるだけのやつに回す仕事はねえ。仇の世界に戻るってのはきついよな。俺だってあんたと同じ元ヤクザだ。その苦労は嫌ってほど味わった。けどそれでもまっとうに這い上がろうって覚悟があんたにあんなら、もし本当にその気があんなら力になるぜ。どうだい？
さっきあんた、俺の金をあんなに必死になって集めてくれた。てっきりくすねるつもりなんだなと思ったんだ。
Yeah, I'm a good guy.
でも違った。
I'm a hero.
俺、なんつうかあれを見て初めて自分が情けなくなった。俺は今まで人生をサボってきたんだって気づいちまった。頼む、お願いします。俺やり直してんだ。力貸してください。
オーケー、わかった。でも土下座はよしてくれ。やり直すのはあくまで佐々木さん、あんたなんだからよ。俺ができんのは手助けだけだ。もちろん全力でやらしてもらうけどな。
ありがとうございます。
Ichiban's such a good guy.
それじゃ明日もう一遍払わに来てくれ。こいつはそのための軍資金だ。こいつをどう使うかもう間違えるんじゃねえぜ。
はい。
Alright, time to get out of the piss suit.
飯でも食うか。
Ugh. That water looks so gross. What an opening scene. Beef bowl. Wait. I thought I recognized that name of Hana Takeda. There's names in here that I recognize, but I don't know from where exactly. Dude, he's just strutting around Yokohama. He's loving life. He is like the antithesis to Kiryu. Kiryu's just so straight-laced, like stiff, and then you have Ichiban who's just like, "Hey everyone, what's up?" Oh. They really did. That's a really good intro scene. Also, the music helps too. It makes it just like... Oh, here was the, I think this was part of the trailer. Ichiban, you got something to tell us? Why are there two bras on the right side of the screen. Chapter 1, doing the best I can. And a dress? Nice. Looking sharp. I hope that's a new suit. Here's hoping Sasaki actually shows up today. Guess there's only one way to find out. Time to head to work. Oh, the boys in the squad. Oh, I gotta pay my respects first. Was this because of the whole thing? And we saw it in the trailer too with... No. Yes? There was something where he was talking about Saiko. So maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But it's like throwing me for a loop. I'm like, what? I'm taking off now, boss, young master. Can't believe it's already been 3 years since they both... Okay, so it's 3 years have passed. So you were right with 2019. Tojo and Omi breaking up at the same time. Call it the Great Dissolution nowadays. Crazy they went out during the peak of all that. You know, lately I've been so busy with what's in front of me. Might be good to reflect on how I got here. You know what? Give us the recap. Yeah, I got some time before work. I have 2 fathers. First being the man who raised me, Jiro Kasuga. The other's by Yakuza father and old boss, Masamuri Arakawa. Boss was like a lighthouse to me. No matter the tide, he was always there, guiding me to shore. Want to repay him somehow, even if it's just my own little way. It is why I picked this job. Finding a place for all the guys left behind in the Great Dissolution was the boss's dying wish. Can't say it's been fulfilled all that well, though. No sweat, though. I'll see it through. Just you watch, boss. And the young master. Masato Arakawa. He was the boss's son, and, well, to me, I guess he was like... I mean, really, we were like brothers, as far as I'm concerned. The young master used whatever dirty tricks he could to move up the world. But those fell through. Heck, at one point, he was planning to end it all. I think I talked him out of it. He was ready to start over, to keep on living. And even then, someone took that away from him. The bastard who did this, the guy named Kume, tried to escape, but they eventually caught him. Yeah, the fucking Bleach Japan leader. He got busted for all the other crimes he committed too. And while he didn't get a life sentence, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. I was actually kind of expecting him to be the bad guy of the game. But I guess we're not going to do that. Kume was a monster of the young master's own creation. Some people would probably tell you he got what was coming to him. I'd rather not see it that way, personally. Even now, I still wonder how things might have been if he'd survived. If he'd been given that chance. Shoot. I shouldn't bum myself out before work like this. Alright, it's almost time to go. Gotta give it my all at the office today. Alright, what do we got in here? We've got recovering for health, which we've already done. We've got dresses, bras, flowers. Signage. I'm curious if this is just supposed to be a storage area for like a cabaret club or something that we're just making a room. Also, not to mention the fact that it looks like it's been broken into. Fucking item box. Sure, you can come out of the box. Oops, wait. Never mind. I hit the wrong button. I thought I hit that button. Instead, I did that button. Okay. Actually, you know what? This would be a really cool place to live. Like, yeah, obviously you don't get a yard, and it's kind of small in there for people who need a little more room. But like, living up here, you got the neon signs. You still at least have something. You have essentially a balcony. No, obviously no yard, but then you just come down and you're like right in the heart of Yokohama. Right? I do. I can go to survive. I can imagine. Like, that's a lot of material. I'm gonna see if I can get to... What the fuck? Let's build a new secret base soon. It's probably gonna be warm as hell, though. I don't see cabs out. Oh boy. Do I figure out if getting hit by a car is going to damage me again? It probably will. Wait. I remember a side mission with her. Gonna eat hot kimchi again? Oh my god, it is. It's the same woman. We eat hot kimchi again today and charge through every crosswalk in the city. Oh, that's funny. I thought that was something there. If you're wondering, I'm specifically going to Survive Bar. This was the... Yeah, this was the Geomajul area. God, it's still crazy on... granted, there's only been one game that I've played in this area. I guess technically two if you want to count the little bit that we were here with Kiryu and Gaiden. But like, I still remember a good number of these locations. But there's no taxis yet, so we're literally running this whole thing. Hey, Kashiwagi.
Irashai.
Fucking curry. We were just talking about it.
Arigato yo.
I only have 2 of them. And honestly, they're the 2 best ones from the disco. Donkatsu and Tokatsu. Oh. I think do I only have 1 song? Because it's just me right now? 2. Of course, it starts with 666. I have no friends here. It's just Kashiwagi. It's so quiet, having nobody around. どんな馴染みの具より悪魔好みの大出汁が取れるぜキムチよりも赤い But the funny thing is the video still has the rest of the party. うまいぜ闇なでも絶望するくらい暗く深い鍋底地獄鍋パーティーナイI got 2 goods. Otherwise, I think I perfected that one. Oh, all right. I'll still take the #1 spot though. Not a perfect. Oh, we got. Oh, yeah. This is. Oh, I know. I'll check it afterwards. We have like all the personality stuff and. I'm so lonely. 情けなくて恥ずかしくて逃げ出したくなる時はあるかい悲しすぎて虚しすぎて死にたくなる日はあるかい俺はあるでもまだ俺は俺を信じたいんだ逃げねえし死ねねえ成り上がるぜ世界で一番かっこよくて強い勇者になり上がるぜ世界で一番君を笑顔にできるような男に答え合わせりゃまだ早いぜどん底から夢見た姿へ俺となり上がろう That's such a short song, especially in comparison to Hell Stew. Still #1, baby. All right. Hello worker is the job. I don't like the smile. It's very I'm a robot. Yeah, you've got no gear, obviously. The man who had nothing. Oh no. Kasuga lacks the confidence. I'm sorry, man. We'll be back here with more people. All right, story. I remember there was yeah, it was over there. Is where you could get yeah. Over there is like the black market. Oh my God. I would die. I just realized that if I, because I think it was like 100 damage that you took if you got hit by a car. But yeah, the homeless encampment's kind of rude. Oh my God, I remember her too. There was the guy that we had to like try and make him feel confident in order to ask her out. I'm just gonna take that from you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, this was oh, hey, what's up? Saved my ass from those drunk guys the other night. Here was where Nanba slept. God. I mean, obviously they're not gonna like do something crazy to this whole place to make it different. But like they're doing enough to be like, oh shit, that's new, that's evolved. Or, but they're also, oh fuck yeah, pocket tissues. But they're also really good at going, or keeping everything pretty much the same so that way you can remember where everything is. Or like, reminisce a little bit. Like, oh yeah, this was here. I think this was the funeral home where we had we ended up there a number of times. I'm actually gonna go check the pawn shop, which I think is at the other end of here. Rainbow fragments. Hello. Hey man. Remember me? Kasuga-san, come on in. What's it gonna be? Buying or selling? What do you have? Baseball or smoke bomb? Cool. I got some iron plates for you. Create weapons. Oh, okay. All right. I'm probably gonna hold on to a number of the things that probably don't need to. I just know plates aren't really a thing. They're just like meant to be sold. All right, hello work. Ow. Huh? The heck was that? Someone get hurt? Should check out where the voice came from. Now ice fragments. Oh my god. She's back. She was the one who took us in. I was watching a little bit of a recap of, not a recap, I guess it was a highlight video of, Like a Dragon 7. And, yeah, she's the one who took us in. She's the one who ran, the, I don't know if it was a soap land at that time or if it was just like, it's just a place for prostitutes. Hello. Yeah, that's her name.
おお、一番か。久しぶりだね。ちょっと会わないうちに立派な身なりになったじゃないか。
Yeah, I also have a black, or I guess it's a blue suit instead of a red suit.
変わってねえけどな。それより転んだのか。
ああ、さっきまで夜通し飲んでてね。ちょっと足元がふらついちまった。年は取るもんじゃないね。まったく。
Should I say to Hamako-san? Yeah, the fucking lend her a shoulder.
家まで送るよ。
え？ああ、平気だよ。
It feels like the beginning thing from Like a Dragon as well. It's kind of like determine, or your choices determine things like that, like your personality.
あんた仕事だろ？せっかく職に就けたんだ。そっちを大事にしな。
本当に大丈夫なのかよ。
ああ、私を誰だと思ってんだい。あんまり老いぼれ扱いするんじゃないよ。ほら、さっさと仕事に行きな。働けるってのは当たり前じゃないんだ。分かってんだろ？
分かってるよ。ちゃんと病院行けよ。
ああ、心配ありがとうよ。
Yeah, I guess that's all you can ask for. Personality chance is an opportunity to improve Kasuga's character. Yeah, that's what we just did. Confident singer. So the briefcase over here. Yoink! Silver plate. Alright, let's go to work. I really hope there's not safes. Does not look like it. I mean, granted, I did look up where most of those safes were, but like, they were also annoying. Hello, I am here for work.
So, じゃあ面接頑張って行ってきてください。次の方どうぞ。
佐々木真也と申します。
Goddamn.
よろしくお願いします。
おかけください。履歴書はお持ちですか？
失礼します。
It's definitely a lot more filled
佐
out.
々木さん、前科というのは
窃盗です。時計とか化粧品とか手頃な大きさで高値のものなら何でも盗んでました。ダチが盗品の横流しをやってたんで、物はそいつに買い取ってもらって。
なるほど。
やっぱり難しいですか？
佐々木さん、一つ伺っていいですか？
あ、はい。
この履歴書に懲罰の欄はありません。なのになぜ前科のことまで記載されたんです？
Quiz.
自分のしでかしたことだからです。それを隠してもし仕事もらえたとしても、いずれバレて相手に迷惑かけてしまうかもしれない。
It was a good
まっ
answer.
とうに人生やり直すにはそれじゃダメだって思ったんです。
立派なお考えだと思います。ご安心ください。そんな
Now, where do you see yourself in
ご
5
紹介
years?
したいお仕事がございます。
本当ですか？どんな仕事ですか？
一言で言えば 万引きです。
What? What? Wild. So he's got a fake arm holding onto his backpack.
すみません。うがい薬ってどこにありますか？あ、はい。あちらになります。
I guess it would be to test security. Why are you all sweaty? Yeah, it's gonna be hard. So she must be trying to run interference.
あ、すみません。ちょっとこれ見せてもらっていいですか？かしこまりました。どうぞ、こちらになります。良さそうじゃない？ね
え。いいけど、映画始まっちゃうから、また今度にしよう。
あ、もうそんな時間？
You can kind of tell that his hands are
いえ、
different sizes.
また
I
の
think.
ご使用をお待ちしております。
Wait, 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 wait. He's gone. Hello, sir.
お待たせしました。
どうだった？
指定のものは一通り。他にも高額なものをいくつかゲットしてきました。
Hey, Adachi. It was like it sounded like him.
上出来じゃねえか。サングラスが一つに化粧品が3点、それに財布にコンドームと。
早い話、どの店も陳列棚の配置が四角だらけなんですよ。まあ今時こんなダミーの腕で偽装するやつなんていませんけどね。こいつが見つかったら言い逃れできませんし、だから最近はチームを組むのがトレンドですね。壁役、監視役、注意を引きつける役、そして盗む役、それくらい役割を分ける連中もいますね。
コストを割いてでも安全を取る方針か。まあ確かにバレたらおしまいだからな。
お疲れ様でした。お先に失礼しますね。
Thank you.
お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。
どうもお世話になりました。
いいえ、万引きの手伝いなんて初めてだったからドキドキしちゃった。じゃあお疲れ様でした。
どうも。だからお前は手伝いが欲しいって言ったのか。
I have one. See, I have a third hand right here.
二人組になるだけでだいぶやりやすくなりますから。それにあのおばさん、芝居もどうに言ってましたよ。
エキストラって名目で募集かけたんだが、それが良かったみてえだな。それにしてもおめえ、さすがの知識と手際だな。恐れ入ったぜ。しかし、最後に回ってもらったブランドショップ。
They did come chase after you.
あそこは相当セキュリティに金かけてたはずなんだがな。狭い店なのに天井四隅に監視カメラをバッチリ置いてる。
You were caught.
特に遮蔽物もないし、
資格なんてなさそうに見えるんだけどな。あの場所でどうやって証拠も残さずに財布なんて盗んだんだ？
はい。店によってはカメラがダミーの場合もあるんですが、あの店はちゃんと本物が稼働してました。それに客が俺たちだけだったので、店員も俺の方をずっと見ていた。ですが、レジ上にあったカメラ、あれだけ実は少し下に向いていたんです。だからあのカメラだけは店内を見渡せていなかった。レジを集中的に監視したかったからなのか、それとも単純に設置ミスか。何にせよ、そのおかげで店内に死角は生まれていたんです。
そうだったのか。
あとは店員の注意を引きつけているうちに獲物をちょうだい。店を出て店員はすぐに盗難に気づいたとのことですが、どのカメラにも俺が撮った瞬間は記録されていません。すべて後の祭りというわけです。
一回店に入っただけでそこまで観察して実行に移したのか。大したもんだ。
感心するのは俺の方ですよ。まさかこんな職業があったなんて。
日本で1日に万引きされる総額は12億円とも言われている。小売店にとっちゃ店を潰すほどの死活問題。なのに多くの経営者がカメラと警備員さえ置けば万引きがなくなると思ってる。
間違ってますね。カメラや警備員を増やすと、それまでなかった死角も浮かび上がってくる。盗む方からすれば余計にやりやすくなる場合もあるんです。
そこで防犯セキュリティの結果を
CEO of Adachi Investigative Services. Okay.
もしも今日お前が万引きに失敗してれば、店のセキュリティは正常に機能してたってことだが。
結果はこのありさま。
セキュリティの欠陥はレポートにまとめて経営者に提出する。依頼された調査自体は一旦完了だが、実はさらなるビジネスチャンスはこの先にある。
というと、
いわゆるコンサルってのに食い込むんだ。店舗と契約して防犯カメラの位置を指導したり、優秀な警備会社を紹介したりな。
Yeah, once you can expose weaknesses, you now become an acting part of trying to help fix it.
調査、コンサル、警備までを一手に引き受けるグループ企業が目標ってわけだ。
お疲れさん。
Hey, Chiban.
どうだったよ、足立さん。うちの佐々木は。
さすがのプロ目線だ。即戦力になるだろう。
それじゃあ採用ってことでいいか？
もちろんだ。
Hell yeah.
ありがとうございます。若輩者ですが、何卒よろしくお願いします。
おいおい、仇の世界で
There's something to say about, even when it comes to a criminal history like this, it's finding where your strengths are and then finding a way to do that legally. So something like this, where it's like, whether it be like a secret shopper type of situation, but instead it's a secret burglar, and being able to do that and expose weaknesses in security, or I guess I'm trying to think of others. This just happens to be right here. Or if it comes to interrogation techniques, legal ones, not fucking torture, okay? Like that type of shit where, or it's like, I ran an entire family in the Yakuza. Oh, you're probably pretty good at management then, so you can do some sort of management work. And it's just like trying to tweak it to like, okay, you are good at this, or you've done this a lot. How do we tweak that into making it something that's legal? And that seems like what they found for him, which is really cool.
すいません、つい癖で。
少しずつ極道っぽさを抜いていかなきゃな。
なんだその本。
ああ、たまたま古本屋で見かけたんだな。
It's called Harry Potter.
施設警備業務検定。
今お前ができることは万引き調査だけだろ。それだけじゃ心もとねえ。だから資格の勉強でも始めてみたらどうかと思ってよ。足立さんが事業を広げる時にも即戦力になれるし。
確かにそいつは心強い。
ま、時間ができた時にでも読んでみろよ。
春日さん、あんた一体何が目的なんすか？
I'm creating my own empire.
だっておかしいじゃねえかよ。マージンも取らねえで、なんで赤の他人にここまでできる？何か裏があるんじゃねえのか？
裏か。まあ、そうとも言えるかな。
I'm a hero.
こいつは俺なりの恩返しなんだ。
Okay, I guess that too.
恩返し。
今やってることは全部荒川組の俺の親父がやろうとしてたことだ。死んだおやっさんのやり残しなんだ。行き場なくした元極道たちに受け皿を作っていく。そのおやっさんのやり残しを果たしてってのが俺の生きがいだ。まあ俺なんかがやれるのはほんの一部だけどよ。だからよ、俺はやりてえことをやってるだけだ。
マジかよ。本当にあんたって人は。
That is true. Like he has a
俺もう行くから。
he has an opposite
足立さんの言うこと聞くんだぞ。
in Kiryu, but
今来たばっかじゃねえか。
まだ仕事残してきちまっててさ。それじゃ仕事頑張ってな。
はい。こんな時間からまた仕事って。ハロワって意外に忙しいんすね。
ハロワならとっくに就業時間だよ。それとはまた別の仕事だ。
え？
偉人町にはお前と同じように春日に助けられた元極道がたくさん働いてる。春日が仕事を斡旋した後も定期的に彼らの職場を回って様子を見てるんだ。
good guy Ichiban.
日本最大の極道組織近江連合と東上会の大解散。あの日以来仇の世界に放り出された極道は3万人を下らねえ。そのうち職にあぶれて行くあてのない連中はかなりの数に上るはずだ。そいつらを春日が一人残らず社会復帰させるって意気込んでてな。
一人残らず、そんなことできるんすか？
No.
まあ普通に考えりゃまず無理だ。だけどあいつを見てると不可能なことでもやってのけそうな気がしてな。手を貸さずにはいられねえのさ。
はい。なんかわかる気がします。
It's nice seeing Ichiban at least somewhat happy. Obviously, there's still hurt for what happened at the end of the last game, but like he's carrying himself definitely with pride. Head up, chest out. Oh, someone text me? Oh, it's Nanba! Remember a meeting at Survive tonight. Oh, don't be late. Shoot, I was so busy with Sasaki, I almost forgot. Thanks, Nanba. Better hustle over to Survive. I was already there. Let's go! Ow, please stop. What would you say? Better speak up if you want to be heard, eh? What are you looking at? See, no one gives a crap about you.
Nah.
I wouldn't go that far. What? Huh? The hell are you? Get away from him. Why the fuck should we listen to you? Because if you don't, I'm gonna send your asses to the moon. Oh, so scary. Sounds like someone needs their face punched in. With pleasure. They don't know. Yep, the... Okay, now we get to check some things with... Okay, so I can get to here, and now if I attack... Yeah! Ow. Proximity. Oh. So now if I get close to them, proximity bonus. Okay. Okay. I agree. The fact that we do get that ability with Kiryu, I think is okay. And the fact that I can actually adjust where I am, granted it's in a limited area, but the fact that I can at least move around and get it, whether it be get into a better location for like something with an AoE attack, or if something like what we just saw with knockback where I could get around and then maybe like hit somebody into somebody else. I like the ability to do that because I did not like being unable to move in Like a Dragon 7. So they've expanded a little bit on here, which is good. Shit, man. We're sorry. Forgive us. Not the one you should be apologize, or you should apologize to. Sorry about that. Ugh, yeah, sorry. So what do you think? Just let him go. Better to keep the cops out of it. Well, I guess you guys were lucky. Just know there won't be a second time. Yes, sir.
Oh.
All right. You hurt? No, I'm fine. Anyway, thanks. It's been a while since someone's shown me any kindness. Hey, no sweat. They just pissed me off. That's all. I haven't seen you around before. Just get in? Yeah, the other day. All right. You know where Tsurukame Bridge is? You should try over there. Way better than being alone. Would have known. I'll make my way over. Thanks so much, pal. Yeah. Go hang out with all the others. Better hurry to survive. The dangerous one is a scary looking one. Scary looking icon. Catch him. What? Oh. Oh. Wait. Can I just... I'm nowhere near it. I guess I'm kind of near a taxi stand. But, like, I'm not also at the same time. Oops. Okay. So that's 110. I'm going to check to see if I walk here, if this is cheaper. Significantly cheaper, actually. So it's like when you, in the other games, you could call a taxi from wherever you are. Because I think that was also 1100. But yeah, like I kind of get the concept of changing up the fighting style. It's like you're playing as a completely different character, and he sees his life as Dragon Quest, which I believe is turn-based. So because he sees himself like that, that's how he envisions the fights. But yeah, I agree. I like the beat 'em up a lot more than this, but this has grown on me. The squad.
しめるな。
ナンバー、仕事場から直接来たのか。
ああ、一日中立ちっぱなしだよ。その分ビールがうめえ。
Medical Equipment Inspector.
マスター、ビールおかわり。全員分ね。
サラリーマンが板についてきたね。
さっちゃんの方はどうなんだ？店の方は。
正直景気は悪いね。
Co-owner of
ボソボソと
Club
まあ
Silky
なんとかやれ
Queen.
てるって感じかな。
そっか。
でも野々宮の忘れがたみみたいなもんだからね、あの店は。きっと横浜ナンバーワンのキャバクラにしてみせるから、あんたたちもたまには金落としに来なさいよ。
いいけど、ぼったくらねえでくれよ。
人聞き悪いこと言わないでよ。ぼったくられるほど持ってないくせに。
違いね。
はいよ。
Hey, Kashiwagi.
マスター、ありがとう。
久々に会ったんだ。
もうサンキュー。
今日はガンガン飲もうぜ。
そんな張り切ってお前潰れんなよ。
よっしゃ。じゃあ改めて乾杯。
乾杯. Oh man, no Zhao?
ああ、半準備もな。
だよ、付き合い悪いな。せっかく半年ぶりに飲もうってのによ。
気使ってくれてんだよ。自分たちはあくまで裏社会の人間だから、いつまでも関わっちゃいけねえってさ。
ちょっと寂しいけどね。
まあな。でも言ってることは間違っちゃいねえ。本来交わ
I
る
think
べき
they're
じゃ
in the
ねえ
game.
世界の住民なんだ。
Otherwise, that would be an interesting
俺
reason
らが
to
表の世界でまっと
give
う
them
に
for
生きよ
not
う
being
と
in the
思う
game.
んならなおさらな。何？別に根性の別れってわけじゃねえ。頼りのないのはいい頼りってやつだ。
だな。
で、お前らはその後どうなんだ？荒川真澄の置き土産は順調なのか？
まあ、先の長い話だけどな。コツコツやってるよ。足立さんには迷惑かけっぱなしだしな。
まったくだ。うちみてえな弱小会社に仕事なんてポンポン作れねえってのに。
いや、ほんと面目で。
冗談だよ。春日はよくやってる。一文の得にもなりゃしねえってのによ。
変わんねえな、お前は。
そうだね。そういうのかっこいいって思うよ。
そうか？
What? Oh, they know. They know.
うん、ちょっとお手洗い。マスター、お手洗い借りるね。
So, spill the tea.
で、さっちゃんとはその後どうなんだよ。
え？デートの一つくらいはしたのか？
何言ってんだよ。
ああ、ダメだこれ。進展なしだ。
まあデートしてる暇なんてあるわけはねえとは思ってたが、ここまでとはな。このヘタレが。
ちょっと待ってって。何言って。
春日、お前さっちゃんに惚れてんだろ。
Spill it.
いや、それはその
隠してたつもりか。バレバレなんだよ。こっちがこれまでどんだけ気使ってたと思ってんだ。
そうだったの？
まああんなことは気にすんなって。それよりも動くんなら今なんじゃねえか、先生。
お互い
Yeah, we'll both sword fight in the bathroom and give you
some
time.
いやでも
うだうだ言ってるうちに他の誰かに取られちまってもいいのか？さっちゃんには太客もいるだろうしよ。お前が思ってる以上に競合相手は多いぞ。
でも俺そういうのからっきしでどうしたらいいか。
こんなありさま佐々木には見せらんねえな。今日の帰りにでもさっちゃん誘ってみろよ。今度二人で遊びに行かねえかと。最初はそんなんでいいから。
お、さすが足立さん、百戦錬磨。
Yeah, gotta be. Even oh my god, fucking breathe, dude.
なに足立さん、また悪い遊びしてんの？
まあな。あ、そうださっちゃん、この前よ。
Yeah, it's not like there's something going on there at all.
飲んだ飲んだ。
大丈夫かよナンバー。ふらついてんぞ。
しゃあねえな。俺がついてくわ。どっちにしろ駅行くしよ。
Ichiban, use that liquid courage.
どこがよ。
おいじゃな。まあ機会があればまた飲むや。
うん、それじゃあね。
Do it.
人生は一度きりだ。
Aim true.
足立さん。
ほらナンバー帰るぞ。
開いてくな。
Yo, fucking best wingman.
さーて、私も帰るか。じゃあまたね、一番。
Wait. Idiot. You did say aim true.
さっちゃん。いや。
何？どうしたの？
いや、なんでもねえんだ。
そう？じゃあね。
さっちゃん。
ちょっとさっきから何？
Fucking relax, dude.
悪い。あのよ。今度どっか遊び行かねえか。
何？もう次の飲み会の話？次はうちの店でやる約束でしょ。
I mean, not as the
そうじゃ
squad.
なくて、二人でどっか行かねえか。
Well, I don't think that could have gone any worse. Yo, you shot your shot, though.
終わった。
Please tell me this call is just her calling and saying, yes.
もしもし。
ごめん、急に言われてテンパっちゃって。
いや、こちらこそ大変ぶしつけなお話で。
来週の土曜なら空いてるんだけど。
はい。
遊び行くんでしょ？二人で。
それ。
You did it.
楽しみにしてる。じゃあまた。
What an emotional roller coaster the last 30 seconds have been.
やったやった
I'm nervous that he's actually happy and now it's all gonna be taken away. I saw that happening. I don't know what's happening. He's drunk, he's happy, and it's all gonna be taken away. Because that's how Yakuza works. The homeless guys are just like, I don't know what's happening. Like, you might be so excited, but we're still homeless and sad. Fuck. I hope that's not, maybe kidnapped, but like, don't kill her. She's so good. Fucking score.
楽しんでこいよ。
We've lost them.
なんでしょぼくれてんだよ。
いや、
It seems that way.
20年近く無所にいただろう。
Yeah.
まともなデートなんかした
I
こ
was
と
thinking
ない
that
ん
same
だ。
thing.
もしさっちゃんをがっかりさせちまったらって考えると。
おい。
Just
ネガティブになるなよ。
Just do
デ
you.
ートでの失敗なんて誰にだってある。ビビらずドーンといけって。
Like, it's
失敗してさっ
it's
ちゃんに
stressful in a way,
んだよ。
but
付き
like,
合うどころか絶交され
don't
ちまう
work
か
yourself
も。
up into a frenzy.
決めた。デートは断る。
てめえから誘っといて断ったらそれこそ絶好だろうが。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。どこに行って何を食って何を喋りゃいい。全然わかんねえん
You
だ
guys have been
よ。
friends for 3 years.
しょう
Like,
がねえな。
come on.
こりゃ俺らの出番
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a little more intimate because you don't have the, it is just you and the other person. You don't have like the other boys to bounce off of.
力になるからよ。せっかく掴んだチャンスだ。ものにしようぜ。
おめえら。
オンに切る。さて、じゃあ何から話すかな。まずはデートに臨む心構えからいくか。
だな。まずは何よりも
Yes,
変に肩肘
Namba's
張らな
right.
いことだ。デートってのはお互いをより深く知るための時間だからな。
Balls are great.
自然体が大切よ。
My first date is usually going to a bar. And the main reason why I do that is one, like, it's a crowded thing. It's, you can usually get it somewhere public is a big one. The other thing is you get liquid courage in alcohol. So you're able to unwind a little bit because like everyone gets wound up before a date. But yeah, have a couple drinks and then that way you can actually talk like humans as opposed to be like I don't I just, and you have that whole thing with oh yeah, the they're the tester glasses I think from Ursa Minor, I think is what I sent you. Yeah, just like yeah, that's Ursa Minor. They're actually it looks like a wolf, it's a bear. But that's the whole thing with a date is like just go for me, I go to a bar, hang out with them, talk with them, see what they're like, because a lot of this time too is when I've gone on dates, it's usually been with someone that's like not been introduced to me through other friends. And I don't want to say treat it like an interview, but it kind of is too. Like, okay, when we've been texting, things have been good, and like you can have conversations that span longer periods of time because people can respond to text when they can. But when you're like in person and having to carry a conversation between the both of you, one of the things I look for is who's carrying the conversation. Is there one person who's carrying the conversation, or is it like able to bounce off of each other? Because if you're able to bounce off of each other, that's great. But if it's like you sit there, you bring one person brings up a conversation topic, and then it's like you talk for a little bit, and then it's just nothing, and then that same person has to bring up another thing to talk about, and then another thing, and then another thing. Because I've had a couple dates like that too, where it's just like I could either tell that they weren't interested because they weren't like bringing up topics, or they're just not good at conversing, which is not easy for a first date. Yeah, exactly. And like those ones end up hurting when you actually can bounce off of each other pretty well, and then it doesn't go to a second date. But what can you do? It's all, I hate the fact that it's so accurate, but it's all a game of dating. Or dating is all a game, I should say. There we go. I mean, there's a difference a little bit right now. But like that's the whole thing too, is like, again, you have to be interested in the other person, which to me ends up being a lot of being able to follow up in a conversation. So like if they ask me like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a web developer, work remotely, blah, blah, blah. And then like, okay, cool. Oh, all right, there's nothing. Okay, what about you? What do you do? And then they respond. It's just like, when you get those things, it's like, I understand you may not know what I do in particular, but like, easy follow-up questions. Do you enjoy it? How long have you done it? Because I do remote, have you been to the office? Have you traveled? Like, traveling is such an easy topic to bring up, or like whether it be places you've been that you really like or places you want to go. Like, there's a lot of like cookie cutter questions that are easy to bring up that you can always have a conversation with. But yeah, I've had bad experiences. I've had good experiences on dates. But it is what it is. Nothing big. It did take me a while for there was a friend of mine that I was into, and it took me the longest time for me to finally like bring it up to her. And the only reason that it got me to it was like I was working myself into a fucking frenzy. It was a lot of the like, what if, and like playing all these situations out in my mind to the point where like I couldn't like function. So I eventually was like, hey, finally asked the question. I got rejected, which is fine. Like that's all part of it. But like even in rejection, I felt better than what I was feeling working myself up. So now realizing that, I've now been able to not work myself up, or if I get to a situation where I can feel that starting to happen, then I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna ask it now. And if I get rejected, at least I'm gonna feel better than what I was feeling before. Because that sucks. But yeah, it's the whole thing of like, how many people fear rejection? I don't know why we get into real talk right now. I guess it's because he just asked Psycho out. But how many people fear rejection? And it sucks. Like, it really does. No one likes to be told like, yeah, I'm not interested. Um, but it's also like, what's the alternative? The alternative is not asking, and then nothing happens. But like, you're always gonna have in the back of your mind, like, well, what if I did? And then you start to play those situations out. And then you're like, oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, but like, I can't ask her out. Oh, but maybe. What I'm talking about now is more past me. Like, this was, I think, pre-COVID. Actually, it had to have been pre-COVID. But now, again, like, having all these things, I now feel, at least, that I am more like the other two, where it's just like, just ask her out. Like, it's like, well, what do I do in this situation but we're going out on a date. What do we do? It's just like, I don't know. Just do the things that we've been doing for the last 3 years. Like, we've been going to just go to a bar, go sing karaoke, go, like, we've done the things before. It's not like you don't know who this person is. So it's just like, just chill. And if you can't, take a shot before, and then chill a little bit. Again, I don't know how we got like real talk there, but oh, now you're gonna put pressure on him. Don't do that, Adachi. Now you're putting pressure. Go with Nanba. Yeah, perform. Don't make sure that you're clean, because you did walk out of a river with a condom on your head. I mean, truthfully, it's kind of a combination of them both, but I lean towards Nanba. Just like, just do what you normally do, just the two of you, though. Conversations change when you do that. Dude, I love what's been happening already. I mean, we're almost 2 hours into the game, and I haven't changed, or I haven't stopped the video yet, which I need to. When I get control again, I'll stop it. Because I need more of this. I need a pee. Classes in session, good lord. Feels more comfortable when you're being true. She can feel when you're being, oh yeah, absolutely. Because like, there's a tenseness, even if you are very good at lying, there's a tenseness when you're trying to do something wrong, or like when you're formulating something that she may want to hear. And like, for me, I'll admit to this. When I start talking about something that I'm really interested in, it is hard to shut me up. Puff is very well aware of that, and he uses it to his advantage whenever we're hanging out at night, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, then he does the bruh, and then he'll throw in to be like, so about D&D, it's like, oh yeah, cool. And then I just start rattling off all these different things that like I have in my mind for D&D, and it's just like, another hour later, I'm like, fuck, god damn it, Puff. But yeah, like, when you get into that, he does. When you get into that type of thing, it's easy to tell that, okay, this person is interested in this because they don't, or they have a lot to say on the subject type of thing. And whereas opposed to being like something like, oh, if they say, oh, I like enjoying hiking, and it's just like, yeah, I do too. I have nothing for hiking. I don't know any trails around here. Blah, blah, blah. It's just like, yeah, it's easy to figure out that that's probably just something that I said. Just pretty much, yeah. But in a lot of instances, at least for me, and answers that I hope to hear is, even if it's something that you haven't done or you think you're not interested in, if you've tried it before and you're not, then that's fine. Like, you've tried it, you know you're not interested, whatever. But I always look for people who want to try things, especially if it's like I know that they're interested in it. So if I went to, or if I was on a date with someone and they said that they like hunting, or not hunting, hiking, or things like that, I'd be like, I haven't really, but like if it's important to you, I'll give it a shot. And then who knows, maybe it becomes something I enjoy, or it's something that we could do together, if it's even something that I at least tolerate. But if it's like, yeah, I'm fat, I don't do well at hiking, and we go out and I'm not into it, then I hope at least on their end it's the same type of thing. Because like, obviously gaming is a big thing for me. If they say that they're not interested in too many games, or they haven't played a whole lot, at least give it a shot with me, knowing that it's something that I'm interested in, or watch me play something like this, or because if you're not interested in playing, and if you tried it and you're not interested, cool, that's fine. My interests aren't everyone's interests. I just don't want to be talk to or date someone who says that, oh, video games are dumb. Have you ever played one? No. Have you seen one played? No. It's like, well, how do you know it's dumb then? Like, I don't know what to say at that point. Like, you're prejudging everything before, like, just because you think it's dumb. It's like, okay, fine. Like, do you watch movies? Yes. What's the difference? Apart from me being able to control this. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things that I enjoy watching people play, and others that I want to experience. Things like single player games like this, I want to be the one to experience it, so I will play it, and then I'll watch usually gameplay of it later. But things like competitive games, where I enjoy playing it sometimes, but I would rather watch somebody play it who is good at it. Yeah, like single player story games like this are the ones that I enjoy playing, because I want to be the one in control. But it's really, it's simple as that. Like, one of the biggest things, and I've put it on profiles and things like that, is just I want to meet somebody who's willing to try things. If they don't know anything about video games, cool. If they don't know anything about D&D, all right. If they're like, they haven't bowled since they were kids, it does, but it's a broad topic, and it's true in the same aspect of, like, it's not meant to lean towards the dirty way, and that might be how some people take it, unfortunately. But it is like, try my interests. If you're not into them, cool. If you are, great. But don't like poo-poo on my interests if you've never tried it. Like, that's really all it is. Because there's a whole concept of, I like playing video games. You're an idiot. You're a nerd. You're like, all these negative connotations to something like that, which admittedly have been changing, but there's still that stigma out there. And it's like, don't. If it's something I'm interested in and you're just gonna shit on it, then it's not gonna work. Like, it's really all it is. The waiting game? Again, the fucking game that is dating. This episode's not gonna end. the fact that the whole concept, and this is what I hate the most, is like, even when you first start talking to somebody, how long do I wait until I respond? How many times do I send a message to them before I realize that they're ghosting me? What do I say? like the what do I say is kind of understandable, but the like, how long do I wait to respond so it doesn't seem like I'm too eager? It's like, just respond, dude. Hey, how's it going? Luna, I was like, I can't read. We're doing well. We're in this whole part with like, Ichiban just asked Saeko out and they agreed, and then we've been in this whole side tangent of like dating. So hopefully you're buckled up. But it's I've been enjoying this game a lot. Trying to go back to the game. I keep pausing it. I've been streaming a lot of different things. For the most part, it's been Yakuza for quite a while. I went through like all the Metal Gear Solid games. I just went through Alan Wake. Primarily it's single player games. But there's nothing really specific that I play except for this, because there's so many of them. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It gives me an excuse to play through some of these, although something like this I would also like to play more often than I do, but eh.
なるほど。確かに。
どういうこと？じゃあ一番、お前どういう風にさっちゃんを待つつもりだ
？Again, you know what? I said apart from this, okay? Do I have a schedule? Yeah, it's usually Saturdays at 1 p.m. Central. So I have a normal 9 to 5 job. I don't stream on the days that I work. So Saturday is usually the only day that I stream. Just because I can kind of guarantee it for the most part.
ああ、硬い硬い。緊張してますって感じがプンプンすら。お前がそれじゃあ、さっちゃんもデートを楽しめねえぞ。
そうなのか。でも、じゃあどうすりゃいいんだい？
いつも通り自然に。
I mean, I regularly stream Saturdays, but not usually on. I usually don't stream weekdays or Sunday. Weekdays due to work, and Sundays I like having a weekend, or at least a day off. Even though this is technically a day off, but this takes up my entire afternoon.
一番ったら私にこんなに心を開いてくれてるのね。嬉しい。
Pretty much what I'm doing right now, honestly.
守ってあげたくなっちゃう。ってなもんよ。
The entire point of me streaming has been to be an excuse to play through single player games. Some of it is to be able to share with other people. Obviously community is always nice to have around, but like, even though I've got a sub button, that was never part of the plan. Yeah, it's just, I'm pretty chill. Like, a hobby's a good, I've put money into it, obviously, like the overlay, the mic, a number of different things that I've put into the stream. But so it's like, it's a hobby that I kind of want to look good and sound good and all that stuff. But yeah, it's basically a hobby. Plus, all these go onto YouTube later, so like, there's content for YouTube as well. Yeah, granted, goals are always nice to have, But there's also something to be said about like knowing your landscape and knowing who you're competing against and whether or not you're actually gonna make it big. So like I would have to play every day essentially to even become to make something out of this, and I'm not willing to do that.
まあ確かに気合は伝わりそうだな。
なんだよ。そんならお前どっちのアドバイスを採用すんだ？
ああ、そうだな。
Sit and act natural, stand and pose. Sit and act natural seems to be the most logical one. Like once again, it's the whole thing of like just be chill. Like don't make a thing out of it. Especially if they're a friend that you're asking out. But then again, this could be funny. Just saying. Like, could you imagine Saeko walks up, Ichiban's over right by the bench, and he just does the Captain Morgan pose? Like, she might find it funny. Yeah, just be chill.
座って待ってた方がその後に体力を温存できていいんじゃねえかと思って。
お前は見どころがある。さあ、余裕を持つことが肝要よ。
Well,
ちょっと待て春日。お前が待ち合わせ場所に行ってもしさっちゃんがベンチで寝てたらどう思う？
I'm not gonna be fucking napping.
昨日の仕事で疲れてるのかもとか。
That depends. I will say, Luna, that is a big old depends. It depends on what your goal is, right? If it's something like, oh hey, gaming, not so much. I'm gonna play what I want to play. So I'm gonna shut that one down. Stream improvements, again, it depends. If it's like, hey, market yourself, no, I'm not gonna do that. If it's something like, hey, go talk to this person, go to this website, no, I'm not gonna do that. But if it's something like, hey, you might want to check like motion blur for somebody, it's like, oh yeah, nope, you know what, didn't think about that, I'll check that out. Or something like color blindness or something else, like certain things like that I'll take into account. But if it's something like, hey, I'm going to make you bigger or something like that, no. That ain't about to happen.
で寝てるのが気を許してることの表れだなんて思わねえ。ただのお疲れサラリーマンだ。さっちゃんも気使ってデートどころじゃなくなるだろ。
確かにそりゃそうだ。
Again, I'm not gonna be fucking sleeping.
だからこそバシッと仁王立ち。これがデートに臨む男の基本姿勢だ。
まあ仁王立ちもそれはそれで。
Okay. Here's the thing with that. Here's what I'll say. Okay, you know what? I'll give it a chance. I was about to poo-poo on it. I'll give it a chance. What do you have in mind? Apart from just better. Because that could mean a whole lot of different things. That could be your definition of better and not my definition of better. You know? You know what that means? Like, you're saying that you can make it better. In what way? Like, what do you have in mind? Yep. Okay. That's very vague. What specifics do you have in mind? That is still very vague. What specifically do you have in mind? Changing color theme? Nah, that's my theme.
What?
I like the Tron look. Plus, I paid for it, so. I'm not looking into changing what my overall aesthetic is. I like it as it is currently. Is there any more? Any other ideas? That I don't disagree with. It is very basic. It's not been high on the priority list though. The logo though, the logo is not necessarily something that I feel like doing because that is also one of my emotes. So, but the panels definitely. That is something that I've thought about, and it is like I said, not high on the priority list. Because to me, that is something that would be putting money into it for something that I don't think a lot of people really actually look at.
さっちゃんを怖がらせそうだからよ。普通に立って待つわ。でも待ってる姿がその日の第一印象ってのは気がつかなかったぜ。だらしなく見えねえよう気づけるわ。
It can be. I mean, as long as to me, it could be blank, or it could have just text in it without any of the images, and it would still provide. Logo gives impression. Again, that's all dependent. You're coming at this from a perspective of wanting to get more people in the stream. That is and has never been a priority.
おお、それそれ。そいつが聞きたかったんだ。俺、洒落た店なんて全然知らねえからよ。
洒落た店？
おお、デートっつったらよ。やっぱイタリアンとかフレンチとかそういう洒落たとこがいいんじゃねえのか？なんだよ。
デートはおしゃれなレストラン。一番、お前はマニュアルにとらわれちまってる。
ああ、そんないかにもな場所を安易に選んでから特別な一日にはならねえ。春日、お前が
But what is your opinion of better? What is the goal of better, apart from just your initial or your opinion on it?
あのインドカレー屋だ。
Because my opinion and your opinion may not match up.
あの店は裏メニューで100辛を頼める。スコビル値にしておよそ120万。
Oh,
タバスコの500倍以上の
it's fucking hot. 1.2 million on the Scoville scale.
500倍？
辛いもの好きどもが尻巻いて逃げ出す化け物メニューだ。今のところ完食できた人間は一人もいねえ。そんな化け物をお前がペロリと平らげたらさっちゃんはどう思う？
辛いもの好きなのねとか？
バカ、 吹き出す汗を拭い、ひたむきに打ち込む男の姿を見せてんだ。これに惚れない奴はいねえ。これぞ。
I'll be more blunt with this. I'm not interested in updating how my stream looks.
そうか？
バカ。なんで完食前提で話してんだよ。生きった挙句食い切れなかったらそれこそ最悪だろうが。
確かに。
何遍も言ってるだろ。
Hey, you keep the hustle up,
変に
but
無理することはねえんだ。
don't be surprised if there's a lot of people who just say no.
そうは言っても、いつも行くとこなんて牛丼屋くらいしかねえよ。
だったら牛丼屋でいいじゃねえか。
え、デートで牛丼屋かよ。
デートに決まりなんてね。
Thank
大
you.
切なのはリラックスして。
Fucking people's on a date.
それには生き慣れた場所が一番なんだよ。
まあ確かにイタリアンやらフレンチじゃ緊張して俺らしくどころじゃねえかもな。
バカ。牛丼屋なんてカッコつかねえだろ。100から食って男見せろ。
Like I said, not interested. I've said no on updating how my stream looks. If I want to do that, I will seek out somebody to do it. But right now, that's not on the priority list. Oh. Honestly, both of these are kind of eh. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't have any in the moment that I want. Like I said, I'm not interested in updating. And don't be surprised if people say no. So, when I say keep the hustle up, I didn't mean to keep the hustle up with me. Alright, okay. None of that. We're not going emote. Sorry. I'll give you your money back on that one. But again, both of these are bad. Usual beef bowl is like if I wanted to go to McDonald's and like on a date and we go like, cool, we'll have like a quarter pounder or whatever. When the Raven eat the spicy bowl is like going to B-dubs and having, you know what? I'm aware. I'm gonna give them back because I don't want to do it. I'm the one who runs this place. But yeah, this would be like going to B-dubs and eating the, oh, what are they called? The spiciest wings there. Oh, hey, you know what? Joke's on you. It's fucking empty. Can't drink anyway until the stream or the episode ends. But yeah, doing the spiciest curry is like, you know, don't just go to like McDonald's, but don't try and like impress somebody by being like, I'm gonna be shitting lava later. Yo, but he hits on me too, so. I think shitting lava later is gonna be a worse option. I think there's the answers in between. I mean,
どっちかって言われると牛丼屋かな。
おい、嘘だろ。デートで牛丼屋って。
Beeple's on it. Yeah, that's also true, but.
俺が黙々と激辛食ってる間、さっちゃんは何してんだ？
Yep.
そりゃお前の勇姿を見つめてるんじゃねえのか。
And then if a kiss happens, what's she gonna do? My mouth is gonna be on fire, and then so will hers. And then I'll be shitting lava later.
それさっちゃん楽しいかな。デートの目的ってかっこよさをアピールすることなのかな。
他に何があるってんだよ。
いや、せっかくなら会話を楽しんだり。
See, his priorities are straight.
そう、二人で楽しめねえとしょうがねえんじゃねえかなって。
それはまあ。
I'm guessing based off of how I wasn't entirely paying attention for the last question, but I'm guessing from the way that it came out is that was the wrong answer.
確かに俺はリラックスできるけど、さっちゃんにとっちゃあんまり楽しい飯じゃなくなりそう。
It's like what I said.
俺なりに二人で楽しめそうな店探してみるわ。
Or maybe he ends up deciding on going both, or combination of them both. Yeah.
思ったよりちゃんとしてるな、こいつ。
だな、ちょいと尺だが一安心だ。
いやー、二人のおかげでデートの心構えがめきめき上達してるぜ。そう、次は何を教えてくれるんだ。
よっしゃ、次が最後のレッスンだ。ついてこい。
よくぞここまでついてきた。最後のレッスンはデートの要、服装だ。
Okay.
もうナンバが何
Well, don't. I mean, granted, your entire wardrobe is a fucking suit, so.
つまり今、俺が着てるこれだろ。いつも通り自然体にってな。
It's a
違う
lot.
な。そんなの全然自然じゃない。
え？
生地本来の色じゃないだろう。
What?
というわけで、俺が勧める最も自然なデート服がこれだ。
これがデート服。随分とシンプルだな。
自然な装いってのは突き詰めていけばオーガニックにたどり着く。
What's Adachi's choice?
朝やコットンから作られていて、化学染料も一切使ってない。つまり環境に優しい自然素材ってわけさ。
なるほど。
I was with you for a while there, Namba. I don't know if I'm gonna be with you on this one.
でもさっちゃん、びっくりしねえか？俺こんな服全然着たことねえし。
心配すんな。人間は誰しも自然の一部だ。さっちゃんもすぐにこの素材に親しみを感じるぜ。
I don't know what that would.
環境に優しい男は好感度爆上がりだろう。
そうなのかな。でもまあ確かに環境に優しいに越したことはねえな。
おいおい、目を覚ませよカスが。環境保護活動に行くわけじゃねえ。デートに行くんだ。自然か天然か知らねえが、こんなんでさっちゃんの心がときめくわけねえだろ。
じゃあ足立さんの。
Yeah, what's your choice?
見ろ、これがかっこいいデート服だ。
That's even more.
これはさすがに派手すぎねえか。
I would rather that than the other choice.
なぜホタルが光るか知ってるか？
急に何？
But like, take what you normally wear and like spice it up a little bit. Granted, I'm in like this and fucking gym shorts all the time now, so putting on jeans is like spicing it up.
さっちゃんを射止めるために命を燃やして叱るんだ。
そう言われたら確かにこのスーツがかっこよく見えてきた。
Plus, it matches my colors normally.
俺とナンバのコーディネート、ど
It's
ちらが選ぶんだ。
more curious, but
どっちを選べばいいんだ。どっちも正解な気がして選べねえ。
悩むな一番。自分を信じろ。
わかった。じゃあ俺が選ぶのは。
I was trying to see if I could see anything literally in between. We'll do the razzle dazzle.
足立さんの方にする。自然体も大事だけど、服装くらいはいつもと違う感じでパリッと決めるのがいいんじゃねえかと思ってよ。
Ichiban doesn't give a shit about the environment.
なら俺から言うことは何もねえ。お前のベストを尽くしていいデートにしろよ。
だな。俺らができることはここまでだ。成功を祈ってるぜ、カズが。
Almost 2.5 hours, by the way, in this episode. Part of it just feels like I haven't done anything. Thanks, boys. If this day goes well, it's all because of them. Nanba, Adachi-san, thank you. Should get back home for now. Can view the background of piece of people casting a nose by opening pause menu, saves any character profiles. What does that mean? Personality challenges, details. Oh, we get like, oh, there's so many things. Also, I love the terms that we have. My style is tasteless. My passion is lifeless. My confidence is a pushover. Charisma is repulsive. Kindness, I'm callous. And my intellect, I'm a dumbass. And yeah, oh yeah, it's been a lot of cutscenes. That's kind of why I've been continuing to go through this, is to get at least a little further. You know, never mind. I'm just gonna go. Okay, back to home. I think what I'll do is I'll get to home and then maybe stop there. Purple stripes. Oh yeah. Let's go to here and here. I mean, you could always like spice up a little bit what Ichiban normally wears. Maybe like throw a little bit of color underneath instead of the white shirt. Or the silver, I guess. Okay, bye. But you can still wear the jacket. Or maybe if you have a little bit of a nicer one. Or one that you don't wear and fight a bunch of people with. Hey, boys. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Yeah, see, that's what's cool about it. We're diving. Yeah. I think this is a different suit, though. I think that one was black. All right. Time to go into the sex store. What do you have for weapons? A jumbo sausage. Oh, they have it. Oh, man. Oh, and they got the undies, too? Hell yeah. What do I have for money? Okay, 9,000. Oh, man. That's like... Remember to promote healthy blood circulation. This does so much damage, but I think I know now from what... Or from playing before is like the signature weapon. So like the baseball bat for Ichiban is... It takes a little bit to get good, but it gets really good. So I think I might just stick with that one. Sure. Let's see what that does. Okay. Before I walk up there, I'm going to end the video, all right? Because it is, we're about 2.5 hours. The dehydrate timer has been completed, so I can go drink now. But yeah, this has been fun. I've been really enjoying this. It's fun seeing Ichiban again. The updates that they made to fighting feels a lot better. I'm still not super keen on the turn-based, but it's not bad by any means from my perspective. So, those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'm kind of sorry this was a long one, but hey, you know what? Shit happens. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.